Hello and welcome back to A Foreigner and Family in the Philippines. And I have changed the name of the channel, so it'll no longer be that name for now. I picked out Nasty Nate, Plant Exterminator, and the Farm of Doom. I think it more accurately reflects what I've got going on over here. So, and I'm behind the well right now. This is the well house that we've got. We did get the wire going up to the house for the pump, and we have a temporary wire on there also now for a switch, so that way we can operate it up there until I either get a pressure tank or a gravity tank up there. And so I'm back here checking out these, mainly coming to check out these bananas because it's kind of a big deal. My whole thing depends on these bananas. I made a video last week about the bananas. Actually, over here I had this little heart of mine because I have one little heart. But we also have the Calmancy over here. It's kind of funny to see a little. We use those cans for fertilizer. But to see that little Calmancy with the flowers on it, to be that small, it is grafted, but to be that small and have. So I would say most of the Calmancy are taken off over here. They had that issue. I don't know if it was bacterial or fungal or bacterial from the maybe the graft or something. Most all of them seem to have gotten it, but they're coming out of it. And I got the bags on because we had a lot of but we've had plenty of rain, so now I didn't know it was coming towards the end of the rainy season, so I thought I was protecting them from the sun, but they probably would have maybe thrived a little bit more with it. But we just weeded these Calmancy and fertilized them, so see how they do. But these are the creek banana that we had planted, and I was happy because I need these to start sprouting. And I had that one. I made the video. This little heart of mine, because this was the first bunch to come out. It's actually like a medium large size bunch too. That's the heart got clipped off of it, and it is bagged now. And just by looking at the actually peeking under there and looking at the bunch, it's a decent sized bunch. It's a medium large. Good. Got some lots of hands up there coming down. And these are Lacatan bananas. We'll come back before we tie up the bag and get those flowers off. And that's the heart. And just looking at that heart, you can tell it's a medium large bunch. I might take that up and cut it up and use it in my liquid fertilizer. But the reason I came back to it is because the one right next to it now has a heart, which is great. That's what I needed to see. They need to start popping off because I need a lot of them. And when I look at the bananas over here, I do see quite a few that are really close. But it's funny, just because I made that last week, and now there are 3 hearts back here, and I can tell another 10 that are pretty close. So I'm happy to see that. And what is that? Let's see what that was. Seen some, I don't know if it's mating season again, or seen the cobras a little more active lately. But then you also have those lizards that are the same color and pretty large, and a bunch of frogs running around. Oh, and I think from that video we did come through here and we went ahead and pruned these, so we did change the style on that. We had some issues where we were not leaving enough of the stem, and then it was causing some damage when you cut it too close to the trunk. And then not even when they would cut it, we were leaving some Sigatoka, the leaf with the fungus on it, some of the leaf on there. Made a video on that, and So yeah, even though you're going through and pruning, you're still leaving a piece of leaf with fungus on there. So then it go ahead and gets on the other leaves. Like, this might be a good example. And fortunately, typically that's going to have Sigatoka on it, and it's not bad at all, but it does, I can see a couple little spots there. I think this is where we had a retraining on it, because you tell them and they don't really get it, and so you go over it again. It's one of those things, just trying to get it done a certain way, get a certain procedure down, just to minimize some risks associated with the bananas, because they have a lot of them apparently, from bacterial invaders to fungal invaders to viral invaders. One of those lizards just made me jump. And I put my machete down so I could take the video. But like the main threat, the viral, would be the bunchy top virus, because that's rampant. And then the fungal would be the Sigatoka virus. Or excuse me, I just said fungal. Sigatoka fungus. And that one can be managed, but it's the Fusarium wilt fungus with the TR4 fungus that is the one that threatens to wipe out bananas. But I just came down here to take a look. And I mean, even there are pests as well, besides, and then those bacterial, there are some bacterial diseases as well that affect the plant's nutrient uptake and even their water flow inside the plant. But then some of those stem borers and some other worms that can get in and cause some damage as well. But that is another heart. Both of the hearts that are coming up are large hearts, so that's good to see too. So I made that video last week of that one, and now this week there are 2 more. So now I've got 3 coming back. And once the heart emerges, these Lacatan, it's 65 to 70 days for the bananas to be ready. Whoa, and I don't know what I hope I said that right. 60 to 75 days for the bananas to be ready. And we just had an issue. Hopefully we're gonna take a look, count our bunches tomorrow. I'll probably do a little update video on that, or I might wait till the harvest. But we're gonna take a look, because it's time to harvest our bananas now. I need to see how many bunches we have and call up our buyer. We did have a little issue where we had harvested, I guess, too late some bunches, and they got ripe sooner than the buyer would have liked. But the very last time, so we thought we adjusted that, and now they've said that that the bananas had ripened too quickly. So we'll have to see, make sure we get them. Oh, not ripen too quickly. They took forever to ripen. I guess that. So, and I've seen that before, where when we've had one fall over, I take it home as a reject. But then if it's not ready, it does take a long time for it to go yellow. There is a trick to it. You put it in a sack with Madre de Cacao, and it'll ripen up really quick. But yeah, for that issue. So we want to make sure, and we'll check them. There are some things that we can do and make sure that we're getting them at the very right age. And we should see an increase in the number. Well, it's slow going, because this is like this is a new area, but it's going to take a little while for it to get productive. So that one's out, which is good. That one is coming out, which is great. And yeah, like I said, there'll probably be like another 5 in here next week. And it's just a short area from just this little back area from the well to the creek. I mean, not the, it's along the creek, but it goes from the well to the back fence there. It's good to see. Let me take a look. I'm gonna head back to some other areas and see. We've had some other plantings that are coming along. So I'll go ahead and enter there. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.